Emotional, but over 80,000 people have committed suicide in the first 4 weeks of the year. I have no words. Love on people, be kind, please.
If you do not know what it's like to wake up every single day and not want to be here, do not ever contact me, call me, and tell me you know what I'm going through, because you don't. I'm literally hours away from my birthday, and I do not want to be here. Well, you cannot go a day, an hour, a minute without some SI ideations that wreak havoc onto your mind until it just drains your soul. That all you do is sleep the entire day. Don't tell me you know what I'm going through. There are people out here who are struggling mentally so bad. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're dealing with up here.
Shalom. Before I do anything, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And with that, this is Brother Samar coming at you with another lesson. Lord will, this is edifying. So, you know, these videos is, especially when it comes to these women, man, they're mentally, it's like their conscience, their mental is just all messed up, man. They're constantly destroying themselves, especially because they don't have a man, and especially because they don't have the Lord, and also a man of the Lord, you know. So a lot of these women are really gonna be really in trouble in these last days, man. Especially because they don't have a man in their life. A lot of these women just want to be single and saying that they just don't want a man or anything like that, and saying all this crazy stuff, but yet they're constantly saying stuff like this and being lonely and the video right here, 80,000 people committed, you know, the suicide stuff, man. And I'm like, it's crazy. It shows, man, that a lot of people just don't want to be here, you know. Their mental is all messed up, you know. I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, and Lord will, this is edifying. Let me see. This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Okay? And it's this word, man. We all as a people need to come back to this word, man. It's not only these women, of course, these women are wicked as all hell, but it's all of us as a people, man. These men, you know, especially these YNs and you know, these young guys, man, need to come back to the Heavenly Father, man. And the structure is all messed up, man. You know, the scriptures talk about the whole head is sick, right? Starting from the head to the foot, down to the foot, and the head tribe it's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, man, which is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So starting with Judah, which is the so-called black man, you know, all the way down to the trickle down to the other tribes, man. And we're just getting worse and worse and worse, So yeah, it says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Right. Again, many days and years shall ye be troubled. The Jacob's trouble is gonna hit, man, and these women are gonna just fall, man. These women think that they're gonna be safe and all this stuff like that, and they think that they're safe now, but man, the Heavenly Father is coming, man. I'll say Yahweh Shai, when he cracks them clouds, man, and all hell breaks loose, and Esau Edom having coming down, having great wrath because he knows that he have but a short time. These things is gonna be happening, and nobody's gonna know what to do. The scriptures talk about that the Lord is gonna come like a thief, man. These things are gonna hit them when they least expect it. You know. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones." Saki, yeah. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So again, make you bare, strip you. So this again, seeing the fact that that's shame right there, man. They're taking everything from you, man. It's gonna be a shame unto them, man. The things that they're gonna go through. They're right now they're shameless, right? Again, it says that they're careless, and it's true. Our women are careless. They don't care about anything, man, but themselves. A lot of our women, man, majority of our women, you know, let's just say like 98% of our women, 95 to 98. I really want, yeah, I'll say that, but don't really care, man. They're just again care about themselves. They trying to the scriptures even talk about how women are nothing but snares and traps, you know, which is true, you know. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. But yeah, the women, man. That's why you can't really trust the women, man, because they really are, man. They once you try to help out a woman and everything like that, and she ends up messing with you, and it's just yeah, it's not good, man. That's why even Paul was even saying as far as well, I could bring it out. Let me see. Not even to have a woman because it's so much, especially now, man. It's so much to having a woman, man. If you get a woman and she's for you, whatever, hey, go ahead and deal with her. But for the most part, it's just not even any point. Me myself, I have a woman, and everything like that, but it's like I don't let it I don't let it distract me. You know, you put the Lord first. You never put a woman first at all. But what was it? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." Right. So Paul even said it's better for you not even to have one. You know, you gotta be as if you don't even have a woman, because these times that we're living in, man, it's not even any type of it's no really point in trying to do anything, especially bearing children, making a lives, making a life here, you know. It says, "And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world. See that? This world. And then mind you, this shows as well that there's multiple worlds, right? That the fashion of this world could passeth away. So when it comes down to it, we shouldn't be loving this world. The world to come, which is the world of Israel, right? The kingdom to come, that right there is where we're gonna start building and everything like that. That's the point, you know. So the fashion of this world, right, is gonna pass away. So it's no point of even trying to make something here, man. It's no point of even trying to build anything here, right? This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." So, again, you got to realize, man, this world that we're living in right now, it's not even meant to even try to build anything. Don't love this world. The scriptures talk about love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, right? The Heavenly Father doesn't even like this world. So that being said, this world that we're living in, we should be looking to get out of here, man. Be looking for this world to be destroyed, man, and build a new world, man. You know, which is a new kingdom. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So and it's the thing too. Let's get no. Job 9:24. This is the reason. It says the earth is given, keyword, into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So Esau Edom is ruling. Everything's all out of whack. Everything's turned upside down, like the scriptures say. Turned upside down as the potter's clay. Women are above the man. The Israelite woman is above the Israelite man. So everything's all out of order, you know. Esau Edom, which is considered to be the basis of men, the lowest of the low, is brought high, and we have to understand that. And it's a reason for it. So we're made to lose. We're not made to win in this. That's why it's not even any point to even try to make something of ourselves here, man. You know, just trying to get by, you know. So yeah, and you see Jake going crazy, man. The more they try to get up in this world and everything, the more stressed it becomes, and they just looking to kill themselves, man. You know, just looking to and that shows as well that they're not grounded. They don't have this word. They don't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The scriptures talk about that. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time. So we should really be focusing on this word and meditating on this word. But here it is, our people aren't even looking this way. They're focused on these other things as far as what's in the world, man. You know? This is 2 Timothy, I think it is. 2 Timothy 3. Let's see what it is. Nope. Is it 1 Timothy? Let's see, chapter 2. Probably 2 Timothy 2. Yep. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "Therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." So in order for well, the key word in my opinion is that chosen, man. That chosen and pleasing, right? Who he and Yahweh Shai said, "You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you." So the elect is gonna get past this, man. You know, they're gonna have the mental capacity to get past this, man. The they're gonna have that mindset to get past these things, and it's ultimately just a demon, man. You know, it's a lot of wicked spirits, man. That we we come across, man, and having this word is like a light, you know, and the scriptures talk about a light to guide my feet, roughly paraphrasing. Let me see. Come on, I got it. This is Psalms chapter 119 and verse 105. This is yeah, right here. It says, "None the word is like a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." See? Let me read up. It says, "Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way." Again, it says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." So again, this word is a light, man. Right? Um yeah, it is. Second Peter chapter 1 and verse, yeah, straight to the point. Verse 19, it says, "We have also a more sure word of prophecy." See? It says, "Whereunto ye do well and take heed, and that ye take heed as unto a light that shineth in a dark place until the day dawn, that and the day star arise in your hearts." See? So, and that's the point, man, as far as the light that shines in a dark place. This place is considered to be the valley of the shadow of death. This is the darkness that we're around, surrounded by, man. Just surrounded by just straight darkness, man. You know, our people are spiritually dead, right? And it's no getting around to them. So it's best to keep to yourself and just search out for the elect, man. The elect is the ones that's gonna be shining in that day, man. So we have this light, aka this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and that's what's gonna get us through, you know. And that makes me think of the 10 virgins. They had the lamps, right? Of course, there was five that were foolish and five that were wise. The ones that were wise took lamps and oil. That's the extra oil. That's that diligence, right? So, again, that it's being prepared, man. You gotta be prepared. You know, I speak for myself first and foremost. So, again, we gotta have our lamps ready, always ready, and keep sharpening it, man. You know, that light, that wisdom. So yeah. So when it comes down to this world, man, it's no it shows as well that seeing that our people are killing themselves, they're miserable, they're just thinking about death, you know? Like there's no point or interest of living anymore. There was multiple videos that I seen about Jake just ready to off themselves, man. You know? And that shows as well that if you don't have the Heavenly Father on your side, if you don't have this word, it's like you start hallucinating, you start thinking about different things, man. You know? You start going into that darkness, right? Actually, I can get that thing if I remember it. I think it is Proverbs, but I don't know where. Um, Salakia. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 16, straight to the point. It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So ultimately, too, the way of understanding, that's what we did, man. We wandered out of the way of understanding. We weren't alive. We were what? Spiritually dead. But then we were what? We were quickened, aka made alive. You know? So there were us that were made alive, and now we're living, new creatures, right? So and that's a beautiful thing. So when you come into this word, you come into this truth that life has been brought into you, right? And what did Yahweh Shai say? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yep, John 10, yep. It says the thief cometh, John chapter 10 and verse 10, it says the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. So this is key. Yahweh Shai. It first starts with Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is, let me read up. It says, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. Right? Again, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. So this word, aka which Yahweh Shai himself is the word, right, brings life to you, man. It says in the scriptures, it talks about you hath he quickened. And again, quicken means to be made alive, that lively, right? The scriptures also talk about a lively stone. These lively stones, right? That's ultimately the elect, man. So we are made alive, man, in this wicked kingdom, man. And again, we have that light, So this knowledge, wisdom, and this truth is all that all that is keeping us going, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai as well, So we hold on to that till the end. We got this, right? Revelation 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word. See that? Pause. The word of my patience, right? We endured to the end. That's the key. Holding on to this word, man. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And that's the point, man, because look, man, ultimately there's an end game to this, man. There's an end to this, man. The fact that there's an end to this is a beautiful thing. So we got to keep our minds fixed, on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the end of this, man. The scriptures talk about better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So if we, as the elect, Lord will be a part of that number, right? So That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We hope that we are the elect. If we continue to push forward and endure to the end, there's a reward for us, man. Right? So we're not going to be thinking about death. We're not going to be thinking about any of that, man. We're not going to be what's the word for it? Miserable like all these other 2/3, man. That's constantly offing themselves, and they're mentally messed up and everything like that. And it's just getting worse and worse, man, because I'll say this, that, getting caught up in the world, man, hey, we sometimes do that, but we got to come back to this word, man. Always. The as the scriptures talk about the cisterns, the water, right? That living water. That's what we need. That living water. The scriptures compare us to trees, right? Trees, plants, right? That living water, man. We need that water. Plants need water to survive. That's how we got to think about these scriptures, man. As water. You can't just go out in the world and just say I'm not thirsty. Nah, man. You gotta drink. You gotta drink. You gotta have this word, man. Every day. Right? The scriptures talk about give us this day our daily bread. Right? Lacham kol yawam. All day. Right? Lacham, bread. We need this day. We need this bread. We need this water. So never go without it, but yeah, that's pretty much the point. So without this word, man, our people are just screwed, man. But the elect is gonna have this word instilled within them, to the end. We're not gonna be thinking about anything else, man. Having these demons on us, we're getting the demons off of us, man. And praying, fasting. That's what we have to do. We have to keep the faith, man. But I don't want to be too long. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And with that, I say, Shalom.